Stalker? How did you get in here?
One of your men is a rat.
One of my men? Bullshit.
I intercepted a message about a plot to sabotage Icarus. It was sent over an old frequency, a monolithian one. Just like the PDA the traitor used to communicate.
If it's old, we can trace it. I bet it's Krivenko. He puts his shitty gadgets all over the place, thinking we'd never put two and two together. All right, here's the plan. I'll send my soldiers for a walk around the camp, just in case. You get rid of the antennas. They'll jam any direction finder.
Who's Krivenko? Why do you suspect him?
You just saw him. That circle rat. That bozo showed up as soon as my men started hearing things, with papers signed by Dalin himself. And I never even sent a request to Circa. He hasn't done a damn thing in 2 weeks other than set up his locators to monitor the situation. I trust my soldiers, but not those Circa crooks.
What's the purpose of these antennas?
On paper, to monitor the level of anomalous exposure. As for what they really do, your guess is as good as mine. If not for the papers from Dalin, I'd toss Krivenko into the nearest anomaly myself. Then he can measure the exposure on his own ass till the cows come home.
All right. We have it.
Make it quick. Who knows?
A soldier's hat, let me tell you. Whatever's going on, this ain't the chemical. Come on in.
I need some leave.
Lord soldiers, remember ships are extremely dangerous and demand a high level of dedication.
A stalker? I wish I had the proper equipment to read your Psi signature.
See?
How can I explain it in a way even a stalker could understand? Let's say it's not quite as...
I've been informed that there's a traitor in the ward. He...
Monolith? Impossible. I would have... But if you insist, let's run another check. I'll need up to... Unless, of course, you are just imagining him.
Deal.
It's a pleasure working with you. Tell me if... Please, with...
Will do, though.
X...
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty Circa employee. There are no exceptions.
Sarge! Tell the captain to get...
When I... Whoop, sir. Let's...
Hey, Sarge! Tell the captain to get someone to replace me.
Therefore, any health issue requires a visit to a medical professional.
Don't trust anyone around here.
Remember,
They're not real. The real Captain Sienkiewicz is flying over there. He hasn't budged in 3 days. And they drowned Batalov in the swamp to make sure nobody could stop them from taking over. I saw it with my own eyes.
Remember that a sleep deprived soldier can privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
Let's keep. Yeah, okay.
I've been here for 3 years and I
However,
can't
in light
take
of
it
the
anymore.
current events, we are allowing schedules that include brief breaks. Please consider when scheduling duty and patrols.
Stalker, huh? Though, to be fair, let me know if you... Show me... We keep wait. Watch out.
Look. Is it... Come on in.
Put down your weapon. Well, looks like Kravenko's got himself a new assistant. Those slackers from the... Well, sure, you can go.
Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional.
Report, guys. Here's a good one.
Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your
What's it
contract.
like? Asks the second. It's a regular 3-ring circus. Stupid brats among others.
Yesterday, Khoteyev hands me a rack and says, "Quick, to the latrine."
Don't distract...
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
Hey, this spot's mine. It's easier to breathe here. Just don't tell anybody, okay?
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
I'm not telling anyone. And you don't tell anyone about this spot either. The air down below is kinda... stuffy and dank. Because of the swamps, I guess. Nobody's noticed I'm on my 7th watch in a row up here. Keep a low profile. Okay? Nobody's noticed I'm on my 7th watch in a row up here. Keep a low profile, okay?
Reports of anomalous sea activity should be promptly documented and submitted to Dr. Krivenko. You can find the form and a sample report in the medical block. A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them.
It's so cold. Why is it always... resupply.
requirements will remain unchanged. However, in light of the current events, we are allowing schedules that include brief breaks. Please consider when scheduling duty and patrol.
Looking for something specific?
You can find the form and a sample report in the medical block.
This ain't the chemical plant, but we do... Come on.
Reports of anomalous sea activity should be promptly documented and submitted to Dr. Krivenko. You can find the form and a sample report in the medical block.
I got all 3 reports. Laugh if you want, Stalker, but it seems like you were right. Icarus may indeed be exposed to the influence from outside.
Have you found the traitor?
Not exactly, but I did find an interesting disturbance in the psi field, here in the camp. So much for the much-vaunted ward. I remember Senkevich puffing out his chest when he said his most trusted man, Shteref, had checked everything and that the threat was clearly coming from outside the camp. Follow these coordinates. I'll have security let you in. If the thing beneath Icarus is what I think it is, I want you to leave it alone, but make sure you get a reading from it.
Requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
We were told you were coming. You can go in. Just keep your head down. You might see things from time to time.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to everyone. Thus, the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged. However,
Trying to get on the captain's good side, are you?
All artifacts that come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty Circa employee. There are no exceptions.
Well, what the fuck was under the planetarium?
Some kind of strange device. It had more rads than an anomaly. I didn't feel right until I smashed it to bits. And that's all that's left of it.
So that's why my men were losing their shit. Stedev, you piece of shit. I'm gonna bury you.
Requires a visit to a medical professional.
So what kind of device is it, Captain?
Let's hope Kravenko can figure it out. I guess I owe him an apology. It was my men, so I'm responsible for this fuck-up. I've got a difficult conversation with the Colonel to look forward to.
Can we track him? I'd like to talk to him too.
He's not getting away now. I'll drain these swamps. He's gonna answer all my questions. Who, why, on whose orders. So many good men had to... Polanski, get me on the radio on the...
Yes, sir.
Attention, all patrols. You are to detain Lieutenant Stedev at once. Do not negotiate with him. If you encounter resistance, shoot to kill. Alpha Team, you're cleared to enter the Claw. Bravo, use extreme caution. The Lieutenant may employ I sent you the coordinates of the patrols, Stalker. Give them some backup. We can't check in with our medic. Have him give you some Circa pills. I'll come in.
Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
Womps. Goddamn Cabbage. I've got to do something.
Let's keep this.
I need some Circa...
The captain should be thinking about his men instead. Here you go. Don't take these unless it's Look, Stalker, can you help me? 3 of my patients have run away, and I'm afraid their meds won't help them anymore. Not as long as they stay in the zone, at least.
What do you want me to do?
When you find them, shoot them in the legs. Then I'll send them back to the mainland on a medical discharge. They just might stand a chance out there.
How did your patients manage?
I have no idea. Even when they're out of their minds, the wardens are...
That could get them killed. You sure about this?
I know it's risky, but if we don't take this risk, they'll end up at Circa. And no one with a diagnosis like that has ever come back from it.
Any idea where I...
How the fuck should I know? If I did, I'd find them myself. All maybe go ask the loners on the cargo ship if they saw anyone. They scurried... By the way...
Need anything adjusted?
Do you have any work for me?
With the equipment and the people here both going haywire, we have got plenty. I know what to do when a mission fails, but if my head goes out of whack, and those eggheads from Circa give us nothing but pills. Thanks, but no thanks. If I had the parts, I would make me a psi suit already. You can get the parts at the depot, though. Bring them to me.
How did the parts end up outside Circa?
We got artists from the top brass to set up a mobile lab. But after the first equipment delivery, the project fell apart. They discovered biological eggheads ran back.
Why would you need a psi suit when you've got pills?
As with anything that comes from Circa, those pills might solve your problem on the spot. I may be a little bit crazy now too, but
All right.
Get to the depot. There is a huge hangar there with these. The entrance is electronically locked, but you should be able to get in no problem. Find some spare parts post-haste and get...
Your life and well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract.
Seems like it.
Standing watch. Wish I could get some sleep.
Remember that a sleep-deprived soldier can pose a danger to everyone. Thus, the mandatory sleep requirements will remain unchanged.
Need anything?
I've got the C suit parts.
Great. How'd it go?
Just another day in the zone.
Let me take a look. Whoa, there is enough here to make a suit for you too. I will call you when it's done. Let's just hope I don't lose my marbles while I'm at it, huh? As for you, try not to drown in that quagmire out there. Keep your eyes peeled, and remember to check your head every now and then too.
That come into your possession for any reason must be promptly delivered to an on-duty Circa employee. There are no exceptions.